yourself arriving and being as present as that's available for you right now. And what does that mean to be present? To include yourself, coming from the inside out, to include yourself and this circle that we're creating here, co-creating. Include your environment. It starts with yourself, your inner experience. So being present means if you'll notice, if you're in your mind thinking about things and things that are outside of here, or even things that are here, like who's here and what is that person wearing today and what is Gail going to say, and that's all in your head. Right? So to actually be present, this is something we're going to talk about quite a bit today, moving from the head to the heart, the head to the body, the head to our whole being. Because when we're in the head, in our minds, we're in our stories, and our stories take us away from what's actually here right now. So if you want to be authentic and present in your relationships with other people, if you're in your head, it's going to be impossible. Right? Because we're thinking about what's happening, or we're thinking about something else that's not even here right now, or we're thinking about ourselves. And when our attention is drawn into thinking, we're not actually here with what's happening now. And not that there's anything wrong with thinking, and not that there's anything wrong with the habit of thinking that many of us have. So the message here is not like, don't think. No, it's to have compassion for that movement in ourselves that needs to think, because it's trauma driven. If we're obsessively thinking, trying to figure everything out, it comes from a way that we've tried to function and protect ourselves early on in our lives. That's where that comes from, usually. So we have understanding of that and compassion, and we treat that part of ourselves with a lot of care. And then we get curious, like, oh, what's underneath that? If I weren't thinking so much, what would actually be here? Or what actually is here? We just don't realize it because we're distracted by the thinking. And then when we bring our attention inward, we get curious about what else is present in our experience. And then we have the space to inquire what's actually present in this other person who's in front of me right now, who I'm in relationship with in this moment. Not how can I figure this out? How can I fix this? How can this person be a tool for my needs? Might be harshly said, but I think that's a lot of times what happens. It's like, oh, how can I please this person? How can I get what I need from this other person? Which is not actually about the other person. It's, again, focused on our own contracted stories, limiting stories. And that's what keeps us from relating authentically with other people.